What's up, you guys? This is Kerminator here, presenting a new YouTube channel just about Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. This first one will be about Clash Royale, and as you can see, I have 3 decks here. The first one's a bit of cheesy one, the second one's my decent one, and my third one's my tryhard deck. It has both legendaries. I was very lucky of getting them. The princess I got in a super magical chest. You know, it was just really lucky. And then the ice wizard, I got it in a magical chest, a regular magical chest, which is really extremely lucky. If you guys don't play the game, you guys might not know, you know, these players, these cards, but princess and the ice wizard are the most hardest cards to get. Like, if you check all these other YouTube channels and this and that, they spend a whole bunch of money just trying to get, you know, the princess and ice wizard. So here we go into a live match here, and I was versing I don't know what it says, but you know, boy, whatever. So I'm using my tryhard deck with both legendaries. I use them because I think it's very good, because I'm using the dark prince right here and a couple of skeletons. You guys might not think the one electric skeletons aren't that good, but they're extremely, like, very good. They're just, you know, they're a very good distraction, especially against princes. They're very good. So I have a really good combo is the ice wizard and the P.1. Even though the ice wizard doesn't do too much damage, it slows them down. So that's incredible. It's very good. As you can see, it's his own P.1 here, but my P.1 is 1 level higher. My princess, my ice wizard was doing, you know, work on the tower. You know, just reducing the attack speed so it doesn't do as much damage. That's my dark prince here. The P.1 is already on the tower. The tower's gonna go down sooner or later. Yeah, it's gonna go down. It's like guaranteed to go down. This deck is incredibly powerful against like regular players. But there's a lot of dirty players such as like expo users and mortar users. And spawner decks, I count them as cheesy decks because, you know, it's like a repetitive spawn of, you know, barbarians, skeletons, or goblins, and it's very annoying. You can't get rid of them. So as you can see here, baby dragon is only level 1. I'm not gonna put my ice wizard down. If you have a baby dragon on your tower, just let it go. It does very little damage. It's not very effective. I'm holding off here, thinking what I should do. And I'm about to place the P.1, and then I think about it. I'm gonna just quickly stop his hog rider as fast as I can. But he puts a P.1 there. And my barbarians just go to work. And then you see the hog rider can't go by because they block off his route to the tower. So I think he takes out the tower here. Yeah, he takes the tower, but I think it's kind of better for me now. Because once they do a hog rider freeze, yeah, they might take out your tower, but you have a bigger push to go. So now I have the dark prince, the princess, and the ice wizard all going to the crown tower. And I did more damage to the crown tower than the right tower. So once I take out the crown tower, it's game over for him. Automatic win, and nothing you can do about it. So we're going off here. I'm gonna put a P.1. He arrows my princess, which is a good move. Because if she was alive, she would have taken out the crown tower. The really good thing about the princess is it does a lot of damage, and it can take out a crown. It can take out any tower because it has so much range. It has 9.5 range, and it's just amazing. It just does a lot of work. And you see the hog right here, he goes down. You got a lot of damage from that P.1. My P.1. He has a Valkyrie, P.1, and a dragon going on. And I kind of ignore it because it's not going to do too much. I know if I just go quickly for the crown tower and end the game, it'll be game over. I have only 7 seconds left. But since he took out one of my towers, I have extra time now to take out his crown tower. He tries to freeze it. He tries to take out my crown tower with P.1. I put skeletons, as you can see, great distraction. If he kept on going, he might have taken out my crown tower. But I just go ham on his crown tower. Bam, 3 crown. That's it. So right there, I get my crown chest, and that is very good. I also get a golden chest. That is very good. As you can see, the crown chest, you get it after 10 crowns, but it's only like a certain amount of time that you can well, it's not like it's unlimited amount of time, but like you can fill it up and then you have to wait a certain amount of time to do it again. It's every day daily, but you know, it depends on if you do it in the morning and you finish it quickly, then you have to wait until next morning to do it again, unless it, you know, opens up again at 12 o'clock midnight. So I'm gonna use my secondary deck. It's not my personal favorite deck. This is an alright deck. Like this is the kind of deck that you might use, but you know, Only reason I really like this deck is because of the zap. The zap is very useful, especially when it's high level. My zap isn't that high level, but once it becomes, I can upgrade it. I just don't have enough gold. And there you go, a motor deck. Oh, this is one of the worst decks. I try to counter it as best I can. I use the zap. The zap stuns it for 1 second, which is very good. But you know, you still can't do anything about it. The motor is and the Tesla. It's too. They had to do something with that. Supercell has to do something with that. It's too powerful. I played many matches against them, and it's just not fair. So it's because all they do is just put buildings on their side, and then it shoots across, and you can't do anything about it because he has all these buildings up. So anyway, I'm just waving my fireball around, seeing if he's gonna put on another motor. Luckily he doesn't, so I'm gonna go for, oh, there he goes again. So I'm gonna put my skeleton armor, which he probably didn't expect in my ice wizard, to slow it down, but he zapped all my he zapped all the skeleton army, like the whole skeleton army. And now he's just, you know, he's just sitting down and relaxing. Here comes the level 7 minions. They're really, arrows is a great counter for them, but it also, you know, the lightning spell is pretty good for them too, because it stuns them and it does plenty of damage. If it's one level higher, because my zap right now is level 7, I can upgrade it to level 8. If it was level 8, it would have taken out all those minions. Because it was level 7, it's the same level. It just stuns it and it does a lot of damage to it, so it doesn't fully take it out. Which, in my opinion, is better than the arrows if you're gonna use a hog rider. Because if you're turning to the tower, the zap it stuns it for 1 second, so the hog rider can get that extra 2 hits in 1 hit in there. So he used the zap. You know, I put my inferno tower up. Not for defense, really, just for like a distraction against the mortar. And so far it's working fine, but you know, in some cases it doesn't work too well because the inferno tower doesn't have too much hit points and it runs out of time quickly. So right here I make a pretty nice charge here, but then he has my minions. My zap missed the minions. If I released it, if I didn't release it and released it a couple seconds later on the minions, I probably would have gotten a decent amount of damage on the tower. So right now he's zapping, you know, he's zapping my skeletons. He's doing some major work back. He's doing a lot of work. So right now my Dark Prince luckily got to the mortar, try to stop him. I'm about to zap him right here, but you know, he didn't do too much for my Musketeer. I might have to switch her out. The Musketeer is a pretty good card. But let's see, there you go. I put an Inferno Tower on the mortar, so it takes it out quickly. Even though he stuns it, it still takes it out. But yeah, the Musketeer, it's not a bad card. I personally don't like to use it because it does a lot of damage, but on like one specific target. You know what I'm saying? If I had the Wizard, it probably would have been better because it does splash damage, and then would have taken out the minion horde, you know, automatically. The Wizard, he does a lot of damage. He does a lot of splash damage. The Musketeer does direct damage, so it's like just one specific target, but does a lot of damage to that one target, which is very nice. So right here, I get the skeleton army and the Musketeer going. See, the Musketeer is good when it's on the tower, but if you don't have something in front of it to protect it, it's not gonna do too much. And especially when there's like a spawner deck. So right here, I say, wow, he puts up a whole bunch of buildings. I can't do anything about this. It's an overtime. It's 24 seconds left, 22, and so on. And I try to put on the hog rider, but you know, he countered with the barbarian. I just can't do anything. I try to make that last minute push. I put a Dark Prince here. The Dark Prince is very good for taking out barbarians. But yeah, I can't really do anything right now. It's this guy. Yeah, I zap the minions. I try to go for the one of the towers at least, but you know, I just can't get to it. And it's just not easy playing against people like this. They're too cheap, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go for another battle with the same deck, try to get a win. So I this guy's one level higher than me, and that's crazy. Well, it's not really crazy, but it's a big difference because my troops, they should be level 6 rare. So I quickly fireball. What I should have done though is I should have done the Prince and the Hog Rider and went directly to the tower. But you know, I just fireball this and that and stay low. See, I do that right here, but that was a mistake. I should have done that first, so they would have taken it out. He has a giant skeleton, the giant skeleton got a huge nerf because when it died, it dropped off a bomb, and it went from 1 second to 3 seconds. So it's still a good card, but it's just you have to have something in front of it so the troops won't run away from the bomb. But for the most part, yeah, I was about to drop my skeleton army right here. Just the 1 elixir skeletons are also good against the prince. Anything that's like small and like squishy is great against the prince. I try to zap the wizard, try to get a couple of hits off. I do a decent amount of damage. It's not too bad. I do about 500 damage, which is actually pretty good for me since he's a level 9. He has a level 6 wizard. If I can upgrade my cards. It's just that I don't have enough gold. Gold is like when you go higher up, I used to buy all my epics from the shop. That's why I have high level epics. My rares, I didn't have enough gold to upgrade my rares, so that's why my rares are slacking in level. This is a great 5-bar right here. I get the princess, the crown, the tower, and the elixir pump, which is a great deal for me. He put a big investment in the elixir pumps, but the thing is, if it doesn't lose any hit points or anything like that, then it's a good card to play. But if people are gonna rocket it, you know, fireball, lightning spell, or poison spell, or something like that, it's not too good. So I try to lure the giant skeleton away from my Inferno Tower, because the Inferno Tower does a lot of work, especially against big troops. That's why I like to have it in my deck. My Inferno Tower should be level 6 right now. It's just, like I said, I don't have enough gold. Right here, I try to fireball the wizard and the princess, but I only got the princess, which still is a pretty good deal for me. I put my dark prince down. He has a double prince cannon. That is a very effective thing, especially when you have higher level, like, you know, my prince is only level 2, and he has a level 3 prince and a level 3 dark prince, which is very good. That combo is, you know, kind of unbeatable. But they kind of nerfed it too, because the charge speed, they increased the charge speed a bit more, so it won't charge out your towers as bad. So now, I put my musketeer up in my hog rider. I use the musketeer to take out the princess, and I actually swap out for the dark prince. But I should have kept the hog rider, because the hog rider would went straight to the tower and maybe taking it out. Especially if I use a zap, I would have stunned them for a second. So right here, I'm kind of done right here. He put a poison spell. I put my skeleton on. The poison spell is very good against truth like that, especially against burgers. I personally don't like it because I play people that really don't use skeleton armies, and especially when you're arena 7, people don't really use skeleton armies. There you go, I lost right there. Level 9. It's not too bad. I didn't lose too many trophies. I lost a good amount, but yeah. I'm in arena 7. The best way to get, you know, good cards is to kind of gem your chest. That's how you get the most efficient, like, that's how you get the most cards, and you can get super magical giant chest when you go to, like, when you hit a certain number. If you guys want to join my clan, you know, join it, and yeah, peace out.